It's day 2 and the prompt is spider, and I'm seeing spiders everywhere. My daisy chain looks like spider's legs, a daisy spider. That gives me an idea. I've started the day by putting bits of mixed media, different types of paper down to draw onto for today's prompt on this board. I've also got back out my gardening book, which is currently an altered sketchbook that I'm working on. This is the book that I did yesterday's ink painting in. And I am looking at these trees and plants sprouting. These look like spiders' legs, and I cannot get past that idea of them being spiders' legs. I spot some maps there. That might be good for when the prompt is map. So yeah, I keep turning back to these. I am going to have to turn these into sort of hybrid tree spiders. So that's where I start. I start by tracing one side and doing it the other side. I'm amazed I turned to tracing paper. You can tell that my consistency in the art studio hasn't been good of late. I am getting into the swing of things. Today was really helpful for that. And you can see I've got a notebook there, writing down notes. That is 2 top tips right there. Be consistent, because if you stop, it's hard to get going again. And always work with a notebook next to you, because as you work, that's when the ideas come in. So I was writing in lots of ideas that just sitting drawing this hybrid tree spider was giving me. I've got lots of interesting titles, lots of new ideas coming. Ideas come when you work. I think looking at a blank page is so scary, but if you can just pick a pen up and start, that's when the ideas come. So collecting ideas and the confidence that comes with just simple consistency. It's the second day drawing today, and by the end of today the tracing paper wasn't being used. It doesn't take very long or much consistency for confidence to rapidly grow and for the ideas to start coming in. And by now, look, you can see there was no tracing paper for that spider, and you can see how the strokes of the pen are looking more confident. I was really having fun with this, generating new ideas and just playing with the pens. I was also leaving some text free. I was outlining some words. I literally found the names of the spiders within the text, which I just thought was so much fun. So 2 big spiders, some tree hybrid spiders right there. It was such fun to spend the morning drawing them. And then I noticed that the top of the page had the word March, so I turned it into March of the Spiders. And there's one name, Twiggy. So the spider at the front is called Twiggy, and if we go to the bottom page, I found the word Shoots. So it's Twiggy and Shoots leading the march of the spiders. So not only were words collected for ideas, but also words within the page were left highlighted, which is one of the wonderful things about working in adapted books. The text and the images that are already there can really add to the story that you're building in the artwork. It can add to texture as well. The text peeping through is there. So let me show you what pens I used. I used Copic multi-liners. I used my big black Posca pen, which is absolutely brilliant. And I used a really cheap white gel pen. Really cheap, not a jelly pen, but just a cheaper version of it, which works brilliantly. Now, going back to the board book, I now wanted to draw onto that paper that I'd glued down earlier a spider coming out of those pink daisies. And if you look closely, you'll see some of the daisies themselves are turning into spiders. there is a darkness in this flower patch. Flowers are promised romance and love, but we found out yesterday with the daisies that there is something afoot in this field of narcissism. Darkness is there hiding amongst what should be a symbol of love. So there's an extra addition to this adapted book, which I am loving doing. I had so much fun today. So that's it, guys. Those are my ideas for the prompt of spider. Hybrid tree spiders with strange twiggy legs affecting the flowers and the plants around perhaps as well. It's been such a fun day for day 2. I hope you join me tomorrow as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.